Hello, everybody. Mr. Michael Muss here. It's my Friday show. Time to start off Alan Wake 2. Pretty damn excited about this. I've been waiting a long time. Hello, Arthur. How you doing? I have got the deluxe edition thanks to the generous contributions of my community, and I'm so excited about it. I have been waiting and waiting and waiting. Of course, many of you know I finished Metro Exodus this weekend. This was next up. There was a vote. We voted Metro would go first, and then this next. So, hi George. Hey Progs, how you doing? End user license agreement. I'm completely comfortable with being part of the Remedy Entertainment human centipede. Sign me right up. Sew me to someone else's butt. I'm fine. Privacy policy, you can have everything. It's no big deal to me. All right, it's got a save indicator like every other game on the planet. All right, cool. So it's been a good day. I'll admit I spent like the last hour playing Fallout New Vegas. Super fun game. If you're looking for something good on PS Plus, check it out. It's worth it. I know, Progs. It's really weird that it's a qualifying day. Hey, random user. Haven't seen you in a while either. Buster's here too. Good to see. All right, so let's take a look. Shadows, midtones, highlights. It's all pretty bright. PlayStation 5 does a pretty good job. So I'm going to turn it down. I don't want to go too low, but I do want to go... You know what? I'm going to go like 45. Just a tad lower than the mid-range. And... All right, I guess I don't have support for HDR on this. Do you want me to read the terms and conditions? I will. I would do it like in my slowest teacher voice too. Text, language, English, press X, dialogue, language. No. I'm going to leave subtitles on for now. I believe that it is going to be good photo mode, and I'm going to go for quality. Sometimes I go for performance, but I want to go for quality at first. I can always change this later. And this is the lake house that we all know too well. This is where Alan Wake was in the first game. Let's see how it starts. I just have to take a look at this because it's the deluxe edition, so I think I got some stuff. So, Saga, I guess that's another character. Okay, you can switch to a windbreaker or default. I'm gonna go with default at the beginning. What's digital deluxe? Ooh, fancy sawed off. I'll take the digital deluxe. Sure. Alan, looking good, Alan. Celebrity suit? Yeah, I'll go for the celebrity suit, I think. Yeah, let's go for the celebrity suit. That looks pretty cool. And then the digital deluxe, he probably gets a fancy, yeah, I'll go with the fancy shotgun. This is nice. Hey, Pavel, bro, what's up, bud? Pavel, did you send me a friend request on PlayStation yesterday, or is someone trying to pretend to be you? Then we've got expansions, Night Springs and the Lake House, which comes soon. I'm not going to play that right now, but I want to get right in. It reminds you of Keanu Reeves. Maybe, yeah, like right now. New game, I'm going with normal. It's got challenging combat. Using items and conserving resources is required for survival. I don't really feel like playing it on hard. I did see Stalker 2's trailer. We'll see. I mean, I could see that. It looked really cool. Looks good.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster.
It's a monster.
And monsters wear many faces.
Oh, I see. I see. Which way do I have to turn here? Lovely. Hey, Buster, thank you for your super chat. Appreciate it. Thanks for supporting the channel. Whoa. Okay. Graphics are looking very crazy. And look at all that butt. So this is Lake Cauldron, for sure. It doesn't look like Alan, though. I was thinking either Barry or maybe the man from the trailer park. Remember where the waitress lived? I can't see his face, though. It won't let me show his face. Or maybe Alan gained some weight. I can't. It won't. Well, I can't. Yeah, it won't let me see his face. Or any other defining characteristics on the front. I'm not sure I even want to see. But, just so you know, you can't. Look at this. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is one fine ass. No, seriously, this is great. The graphics are ridiculous. Where's Jimbo? Jimbo should be experiencing all this ass with us.
Can you hear me? Already gone.
Yeah, Buster. Them other boys don't know how to act. Yeah. Take them to the bridge. Do you think that was Alan and the sheriff coming to check out? I'm surprised we haven't. We got to be serious about this, but I'm surprised we haven't seen memes of this character yet. Which is why I'm being careful, because you never know what's about to happen to this poor man. I mean, other than type 2 diabetes. Yep. He's looking a little dead. I mean, his skin is a very unhealthy color. What was that? And he's limping pretty good. No obvious injuries. Gosh, guys, look at this. Look at this. I almost wish I didn't have lights so that I could see, like... I mean, looking at... This is great. I know it's dark for you guys, and I hope you can see okay. If you can't, let me know. But the graphics, it's like we're really outside. Look at the ground. Look what Remedy did for us. Look what they made for us. This is just for Mustang. They were like, Mustang needs another good Remedy game. We gotta get working on it. That's gonna be on Jimbo's gravestone. Quit in chapter 3. Yeah, it's Foggy Games month for sure. I was looking at my list of downloaded games. They're all Foggy. Dead Space. Maybe Dead Space isn't Foggy, but it's dark. All right, let's just keep walking. Pretend that didn't happen. I'm gonna try and put a little pop. Whoa. Put a little jump in his step. Get ready to save the graphics another million times. I think that's it. That's true. People who are sleeping on PS5, these early big game releases are looking really good. I can't wait to see what's on the other side. Okay, I can sprint. Let's go pop up. Step it up, kid. This is your life on the line. I have no idea what all that was. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That looked like Alan Wake with an axe. Are we the bad guy now? I remember these voices. Just keep running, dude. Just keep pedaling and be fine. Of course, I need, like, a place to hide. Oh, can I choose? No, I don't think I can go that way. His posture is pretty bad. Alright, witch's ladle, witch's hut. Should I go that way? Or should I... I don't think I can go any other way. I think I gotta go this way. This is why we exercise progs. Not fat shaming this guy, but it's really not prime human form. It's probably pretty cold. I'm sure he has an innie right now. Probably looks like a little goldfish cracker at this moment. Don't mind me, that's stupid. There you go, just get right in the water. Not in the water, okay, not in the water. Guess I have to do something, but I guess I missed a turn. It's pretty much guiding me right to the water. I think that's where I'm supposed to be. The use of green to make this so dark is actually really impressive right now. True. So that's weird. I must have taken a wrong turn somewhere. I can't go further. Random, that's hilarious. Maybe I was supposed to go down here? Nope. Mustang, I'm lost. But I'm gonna keep trying. I tried all the buttons, and there was no button for swimming, so it's not what I saw. Nope. No. No. Whoa, dude just got shanked.
What the fuck?
Damn, my dude. That's not good. It's True Buster. Yeah. I loved that. That was awesome. Bum, That was sick. Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
Recognize a lot of names here.
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault. People
That
get
was
all
sick, right,
murdery.
Pavel?
What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right.
Sam Lake.
While Dad and I are just
saw-
watching the latest
I think his
episode of
name's
Night
James
Springs here. Mom,
McCaffrey?
it's so
James
good.
McCaffrey?
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me.
A lot of Swedish names.
I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips,
Written
Mom.
by Sam Lake.
Love you too.
Lead writer, at least.
And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
I'm glad you're here, too. All of you. Hey, it's Sam. There he is. My dude right there. That's Sam Lake. A.K.A. Max Payne.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
A.K.A. Alex Casey.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Not gonna lie, I'd write myself into every one of my own games, too. Synchronized coffee sip.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
Oh,
Feels
sorry,
like the killer's
finish.
leaving
My
us a
bad.
message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
So that's not Sam Lake's voice. That sounds like James McCaffrey's voice. I think that's his name. Don't
Here we are.
crucify me if that's
Aldrin
not his
Lake.
name. But that's the guy who did Max Payne's voice.
Time to get to work.
He was also the director in Control. Agreed, Pavel. This is huge. What a huge step.
A deputy
the
was
FBI
supposed to be
jackets,
here
too.
to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
It's so much like Control with its storytelling, these big, bright letters across the screen. I love it.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Damn, look at the lighting and everything. This is nice.
I should take a look at that map.
The map displays.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Yeah.
Hey, over here.
Yep. I agree. I love the way that they're the graphic design behind telling
Hey
you the
there.
chapter title name.
Agent Casey, right?
And you're right. I think we're in
Sheriff
for a
Breaker
real
said
treat
you'd
over
be
the
coming
next
by to take over the case.
5 to 7 years.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case.
Saga Anderson.
Seems you already
Okay.
know my partner, Alex Casey.
That's Alex right there.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, that,
Those damn feds gonna show up, Mulligan.
Over the radio talking shit about
Federal
the feds.
agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene.
Obviously, the local police
He's not
don't
what you
like
call
the
the
feds very
sharpest
much.
axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Let's see. I could use a
What can
briefing.
you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton.
That sounds right, Progs. Driving
We
in
reckon
general.
there are some
Rally drivers, too.
organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, inside.
You sure about that? Were there any witnesses?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
I mentioned the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
I think this is, if this is in the same place that Alan Wake was, which I think it is, it's supposed to be Washington State. So the northwestern.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Okay, so we're going to review the case so far. How are we going to do this? Yes, I said map was maybe... Okay, there's our map. Yep, Cauldron Lake. So we're in... It's Washington. So like Seattle area, right up by Canada on the western part of our country. Yeah, Bright Falls would be the name of the town. Thank you. As a team, we will answer all questions. Thank you, Arthur. You're the best. All right, she said there was something else. Okay, I got some gear. I'm just pressing buttons. Charm slots let you equip charms to enhance Saga's abilities. So what do I already have in there? Okay. Logan's charm increases maximum health. I've got a, looks like a Glock. Probably a 40 cal. Correct. Washington, the state.
I need to think through the facts of the case.
All right, yeah, that's what I was looking for. So use the right touchpad to get to the case board. So this is supposed to be like in her mind.
The mind place.
Yeah.
My version of the mind palace technique.
Definitely Twin
to
Peaks
sift
inspired.
through clues and work the case. Building the mind place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Okay, so
the
this
facts
is
are on the board.
This is the Bright Falls field office that she's recreated inside of her mind. And now this is going to be considered our
everything we know about the previous
conspiracy
murders.
board. Hey, Mrs. Muss, welcome. You're coming at the right time. This is pretty exciting so far. Mrs. Muss and I have traveled to a lot of the Twin Peaks filming locations in Washington. Washington's a great state. I would consider moving there. Maybe. Murph ran over here to say hello. Tell her I say hi. Case board's a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Okay, so we've got victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. You got Ted Lane, who's a dentist, Wendy Davis, a teacher, and Percy Wolf, store owner. I'm guessing Percy was the guy we just saw. Slight difference in the murders. Bloating only commonality in bodies, but not the cause of death. Chest trauma is the cause. Exposure to water, post-mortem. Bruising on the wrists and legs. Deep gash in the chest, heart missing. All bodies experience bloating. I see. So I can do this. And I can zoom. Okay, cool. Okay, thank you, tutorial. So the killer profile. Post-mortem tattooing of the body. Victim number 3 was covered in illegible tattoos. Message from the killer maybe, or their art. The murder targets have no discernible traits that are common, apart from going missing in 2010. And then chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques, so they might be a hunter or a sportsman. So they've all been exposed to water. State of the body does not match 8 years spent in the water, so there's something weird going on here. This one was buried in a shallow grave. You moved to Snoqualmie mentally. I'm with you. I would go. That sounds fun. I love our house and I love where we live, but if that changed, I would go. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding their connections will help search for the killer. And of course, it's confidential. All right. Let's, what else I got? Map. Case board. Got it. All right, I'm out. Let's, goals. Get to the crime scene, meet Deputy Thornton at the general store.
I see your
Oops.
work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
It just said that the mind space does not pause the game.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge.
Good question,
Why
Arthur.
now?
Look,
If we're gonna see
Anderson,
some live action
you're a
footage.
better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
I like general stores in
Real
small
funny,
towns, too.
Anderson.
They're great. Starting fires prohibited, don't feed the wildlife, and leave no trace. These are all great rules for when you're in the woods. This looks, just in case anyone who's never visited, this does look a lot like Washington. In the woods of Washington, you will find this kind of stuff. Lots of evergreen-style trees, beautiful mountains.
Stairs are out. You
Lakes,
okay to jump down?
rivers.
I'm not that old.
The old man noise he made after that was great. I love hearing James's voice. I wonder, James is not with us anymore, so they must have recorded this a long time ago. Mirror Peak, the mighty mountain in the distance, is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all of its inverted glory. Love it. I don't need that. I can read. I'll see if I can dig up some pictures that I took when we were in Washington. We had a good thing going for a little while. Our friends were living there because
Fucking nature.
it was a
Gives me
wife
a headache.
and a husband
Too much
and
sky.
their children. And the husband was working as a border patrol agent for for the U.S. on the Canadian border. So they were living in like northern Washington, like right by the border. It was beautiful.
Not
It
a
was an
bad
awesome
place to get
visit.
murdered.
Yeah, right. I wouldn't
If
mind
getting back
murdered
to
there.
nature is your thing.
But they moved. Now they're doing it down in the southern border in Texas, I think. So,
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
I love already there's animosity between the local law enforcement and the feds, and then between the feds and the local law enforcement. Like right now they're joking, do you think they covered the body? Do you think they're smart enough to do that? And he's like, I don't think so. I'll buy a coffee if that's the case.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
Does anyone know what the word mulligan means in golf without looking it up?
Hey!
Hi.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
Right? That's what I was thinking.
At
This
your
must-
service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
In golf, mulligan means
So,
you get to try one more time. So if you hit the golf ball from the tee and it doesn't go where you want it to, just from the tee, one time per game. Some people play with these rules.
shootouts with the
You can
mob.
say mulligan
You
and try
forgot
over
the
again.
UFO cover.
Not professional golf, but
Those are real?
casual
you guys hiring?
golf. I don't know why they call it mulligan, but
Let's just see this
take a
body,
mulligan, meaning you
shall
get to
we?
try one more time. It's like a free hit. It also reminds you of Cocaine Bear. Okay.
Now this is the scene of the crime.
It was an interesting
Found him
movie.
on the table.
Not
Now,
great,
we didn't
not bad.
touch nothing, you know. Procedures and stuff.
I can see his
Thanks,
junk.
Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
No
Okay,
tarp.
let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
I mean, I think so. Should we go into the case board? Do I have to do anything here? Nope. I'm just learning, just trying to figure
Step
this out.
1. Examine the corpse.
He's dead. I have examined the corpse. He's officially dead. See if there's someplace special I need to
Body
stand.
is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlocked your first key image. You can place it on the case board inside your mind place. All right. It's gonna be a picture of his little weenie. Sorry, I'll like not be this juvenile.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Placing a key image begins a new line of investigation. Another body's been found in the woods. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings we're here to investigate. Asset. All right, so it's going to prompt a new question. Gotcha. Okay. Let's see.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Yummy.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Gross.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Buster. I bet if you were naked, it would be cold. Alright, so now we go down to the pictures. And yep, that's consistent. This is pretty cool. Can I just put it anywhere? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so the heart was removed. She's thinking maybe it was...
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Okay, so I resolved a question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance in your investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. So this just basically says, yep, might have been interrupted, but this definitely matches up. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. Let's do it.
Who is our victim? Who killed him?
I agree.
Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
It's expected. It is neat that she gets to
Multiple
go
people
into her
were
mind.
here. Multiple killers?
Okay, lots of footprints. I saw some stuff over here. What's this? Somebody was having some beers down here? What a heartless guy. Hey,
Someone
yo.
left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
It looks like they
Was
were...
it for a camera?
What were they drinking? Maybe they're going to take
Someone
the
was
heart
drinking
and the
beer.
cooler?
They spent time here. Waiting.
So this we're going to know. This is going to help us to know who the killers were. We're going to put some pictures here. We got footprints. We got... No, doesn't like that. Okay, for later.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
It's really good asset, but I've only been in it for about 40 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. Beautiful graphics, and so far the controls are pretty good, and it's got all the things. The intro was awesome. If you have time, I don't remember if you've played this game or not, but if you have time, go back and watch like the first 5 minutes of the stream. The intro was crazy. Turn up the volume. It was really good. So they made a big mess. They might have been caught in the act, or they're sloppy, and there was lots of activity. It's unlikely that they were working alone. Okay. So I'll use the beer bottle stuff for later. I got a pack of cigarettes there too. Somebody who's a smoker. What else we got? That's right. I forgot. This is going to be one of like 2 times that I play a game before you have. I'll take it. You know, I'll take it. It's fine with me. So anyway, what about over here behind the garbage? Is there anything back here? I'm trying to be a good FBI agent. I feel like I would check all this stuff. We got some footprints that I'm completely ruining just by walking on them.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh.
Yes, you probably knew him.
He was the
Brothers in
FBI
arms.
agent.
Oh, and sisters.
Nightingale was the FBI agent from Alan Wake 1. He was the drunk man that the darkness swept away.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state, but yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico.
Quantico,
Never
FBI's
worked any
headquarters.
cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he
Hey, Unknown.
went off
How
the
you doing,
deep
buddy?
end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head.
I said that sounds
Chased
like a crazy
ghosts
Saturday.
until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Unknown, when you have some time, I'm glad to have you, but when you have some time, you got to go back and watch like the first 10 minutes of the show. The intro to this game was pretty crazy. Maybe 15 minutes, I don't know how long.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Nice little
Certainly fits
pizza.
the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
What was going on in
Probably
2010?
something this town wants to forget.
Alan Wake was going on in 2010. Asset, you know, sadly, you're going to have to get used to it for the rest of your life, unless you become independently wealthy somehow. I know it's not fun, but... Alright, so now we know a little bit more about the victim. It's Nightingale. And then... Yep, more about the victim. Yep, Asset, it's never going to stop. Some of that'll change.
Robert
but it's really never
Nightingale,
gonna stop.
ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Okay, so now we have to decide whether it's premeditated or spontaneous, but obviously we have some proof that it was premeditated. Stalking out this spot, also a tripod, usually lets you know someone was planning on things.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready.
Look at her, man. The
They were
graphics are
waiting for
crazy
him.
Good.
But why Nightingale?
I like that sweater.
He's been missing for 13
Classic.
years. Why here? Why now?
Did you guys know that the first Alan Wake game was at one point?
Profiling.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up.
Get
One
into
second.
the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
I feel you, Asset. But what I was saying is, did you know that Alan Wake, the original game, was considered vaporware for a while? And vaporware is a word that the game industry uses for games that are announced but then vaporized, never come out, never go anywhere, never release, because it took so long for them to develop Alan Wake. Isn't that crazy? And I guess it took them a long time to make this too. This took 13 years, right? That is how we know you're a stand-up person, Asset. For true.
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, Mom. That's good. It's good. Good level. Yep. Yeah, this is one of those games. Well, the first one was a game that almost never came out. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. I see Nightingale now. So...
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
It's true, Bobble. Totally agree.
From the lake that's not a lake. It's dark.
Hey, thank
He
you,
was there
Unknown.
too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale
Whoa.
came from the lake before his murder.
Huge thank you. Thanks for bringing some new members on Unknown. Drawing funny cats. I need to meet this person. Marie, Dennis Castro, Skeleton Gaming, Cosin Demoni. Hi there, how are you? Nathan H. C. Manstraight. Okay. Onat Like and Proud Monkey. Awesome. Proud Monkey is a member, I believe, of Gamble Smarts community. 99% sure Proud Monkeys. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, man. Yes, drop some gold for Unknown. Okay, let's see what she thinks
Nightingale
about
was
the ritual
chosen as
murder.
the victim. Why?
Find the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale, a component. They
Sure.
didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Okay, so I love that sound. Thank you so much, Unknown. Crew Motorfest is pretty cool. I haven't purchased it, but I played the trial. Okay, so she's kind of looking at this as the ritual was done because they thought that he had something, like he was holding something for them, in a sense. It's pretty cool. What am I supposed to do next? Choose?
Nightingale was chosen as the victim.
Yep, I got
Why?
this.
Find the switch.
Is there anything else on the table here? Still learning. Profile the victim. Okay. I think I already did. So let's go back to the case board. Victim came from. He came from Cauldron Lake. Fair enough. I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now, after 13 years? Where has he been?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake.
That means it'll take me like
Lead the way.
27 hours.
Sounds
probably.
good. This way, right?
Right.
Well,
Come on, Casey.
okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
All right, Thornton, have fun. It's cool to be walking around with Sam Lake. I know it's not really Sam, but it looks like
This
Sam.
one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure.
Just curious. Is there a quick button for photo mode? Wow. Oh, macro's gonna be cool. Huh. Evidence photos, that's cool. The voice that you're hearing from Sam Lake is the voice of Max Payne, and he was also the voice of the director in Control. And Sam Lake speaks Finnish English, so I don't know. This is the same, it was the same character, right? Sam played Max Payne in the first game, I think the first 2 games. So maybe they just decided, I don't know. That's a really good question. I'm just going to look at this really quick. Some nice filters. I forgot about the Deer Fest. Oh, wow. You can actually put in like spotlights and stuff. That's cool. And then how do I hide it? Oh, and it's even got a grid. Are you kidding? Ah, that's so, oh my God. Every one of these should have a grid. That is so helpful. I use the grid on my phone and my real camera. I rely on it too much. Where is Alan and why is he awake? Yes, this is good. Photo mode's important to me. Let's get out of here. Exit.
It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night.
I believe
possibly
they'll
nude.
tell us.
The killers knew he was here.
I want to let the
ambushed him,
game explain it. 'Cause
dragged him to the campgrounds.
I have a pretty
strapped
good
him to the
explanation
table,
of where
cut
Alan
his
is
heart
right
out.
now, but
But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers.
what's this?
The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me.
Why can't I climb
What's
up
this
here?
guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Yeah,
Lots of
there's-
answers for us to find.
What the hell? Correct. Yep, correct. Random. And Control. I mean, he's the creative director for Remedy Entertainment. He's done all of their games. That's a good question. I don't know, Asset. I think it would be fun to play Red Dead Redemption 1 again. I enjoyed that. It's been over a year since I've played it, so I would like to see what the big deal about it is. No problem.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Holy moly.
Gives me the creeps.
That is a big tree.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. A witch with no heart.
Huh.
A strange echo of owl murder.
There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake, being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mystery stories about the lake, it being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, and her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes. Whoa. Wait. Got off the trail. Unknown with 10 more. Thank you so much. Thank you, dude. Bringing on Matt Fleming, The Extreme Guy, Leo Michael, Breno, Defiant, Sleezo. I recognize Sleezo's name. Simic, God, Captain Clint, and Hunter Perry. Thank you so much, Unknown. Huge thank you.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Can I see this piece of paper? I'll take it. Zoom? Maybe?
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
I don't get what I'm supposed to do with the paper. Here we go.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout.
Asset refuses.
Written with a typewriter. Old school.
Written with a typewriter? We know a
Lines
man who
scratched
uses
out
a
and
typewriter.
edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found.
It's sad, Asset.
The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Alan!
Someone
the
knew
voice.
they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were
Pick up
right.
the first manuscript page. Okay, so
This
we're
is
gonna have
right up my
manuscript pages
alley.
again.
Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
It's going to be another story that Alan's written the manuscript for the whole way through. So it's like, okay, now we're going to plat this. There's a chance. Alan Wake was impossible to platinum. I would not do that, but let's see. Clues. Footprints emerging from under the rock. Yeah, that fits here. Yeah, let's plat it today. Speedrun, a game I've never played before that's apparently 20 hours long. Wonder if it matters.
I think he came from the lake,
Okay.
but his tracks make no sense.
Anything else here? Yes, there was this. A 50 in my time, exactly. So the killer's watching us. Game on. And I also love this concept. It looks like there's something on the case board that I didn't see. Manuscript pages, got it. Profiling, got it. Already did that. This whole thing is really cool. And the maps here, and it looks like there's space for a larger map, so we'll see how that goes. What are my goals? Keep investigating the crime scene. Okay.
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Okay, let's do it. Let's profile him. The page.
We found a page in the
Can't
woods.
believe Nightingale's in
A
this.
story about these events.
It's like the world
What is
just
Nightingale's
paused for
role in
13
this?
years.
I
But
carry
some
these
things kept going.
words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
I like the way the antlers behind her.
I must find out what.
I want to see that one more time. I want to grab
We
a
found a
picture.
page in the woods. A story about these events.
So far,
What
it's
is
been all about
Nightingale's
the
role
first
in
game.
this?
It's very similar.
I carry
They're
these
investigating
words
murders that
close to
happened
my
13
chest
years ago
now.
during the first one.
Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
So the FBI is
I
here
must
to
find out what.
investigate what happened, and this is the FBI agent that was sent during the Alan Wake 1 during that time. I like Saga so far. She seems like a cool character. All right, bud. Have a great first day. Hope everything goes well. Remember, we're really proud of you, big guy. Seriously, jokes aside, we're really proud of you. Have fun. I am. I think I speak for most people in the room. Okay, if you're stuck or unsure how to proceed, don't forget to check the mine page. Got it. I can't wait to hear about Asset's first day at work, honestly. I need some of this cooler weather right now. I need a long sleeve jacket. Although I don't think I would wear an FBI jacket in this city, but it's weird that I can go up here. Kind of want to go look around. I'm going to catch up to him in a second. Unless this is sort of like an open world scene. Good night. Sleep well. Get your rest.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Alright, cool. So I can. Let's go look around a little bit. Oh, the witch's hut. Here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. Let's do it. I'm not scared. Okay. Yes. Not too much here. Just, some stuff. Let's try closing the door. Odd. Nothing exciting. Just a house. Told you I wasn't scared. Head off this way. Hey, Alan. We're playing Alan Wake 2. Glad you joined. Some stuff. Sick. Okay. Little campsite. Friday. Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. Guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in bright effing Falls? Sunday, so I told her. She said thanks. Effing kill me. So he told her, whoever this is, told Midge that he liked her. I snuck out of my house last night again, went to the big house by the lake instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird's going on down there. I'm going to go find out what. Going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building, take some photos. It's going to be epic. Sounds like a bad idea to me. Some batteries? I think that was batteries. Alright, so somebody was camping out. What were they watching from here? It said watching like a big house.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
Huh.
Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Okay, that answers a question for me. So Alex Casey's the fictional character that Alan Wake wrote books and then eventually made movies out of, and Casey is her partner or whatever. Manuscript fragments. I know these things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Weapon upgrade. Oh? Okay, so I found a lunchbox themed with Alan Wake's main character of his main stories. And now I can upgrade my pistol? Hold the fire button to activate auto fire mode. This significantly increases the rate of fire. More bullets increases the magazine size by 50%. Another headshot. Land 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy for an extended duration. I only have 1, so I can't do either of these. I see. It's just showing me that I can collect. Learning. We're learning. I'm glad I came up here. I don't think I had to, but this seems to kind of have put me on the right path. Some limitations to where I can go? Okay, fine. We'll go back. I like this. This kind of reminds me... It's kind of like... I could have just skipped this whole scene, I think, and just followed Casey back to where we were going together, and I like that. What? Oh no! Progs, you can't comment on the chat? That's frustrating. And is this going to be like a Friday thing, YouTube? Well, I'm sorry, dude. That's a bummer. I know for sure we didn't do anything. Sorry about that, man. That is a shame.
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you
boy.
do.
Lame jokes. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be going, so I'm just going to walk around a little bit. Hey, flashlight. How did I do that? Somehow I took out a flashlight. So sorry about that, Progs. I wish there was something I can do. Oh, okay, double tapping. Looks like tapping circle brings out the flashlight. Got it. I'm learning things before the tutorial can even tell me. I wish I could see how to... okay, there we go, running. The race is on Sunday. Sunday at noon. Of course, it could be Saturday for you already, but it is Sunday at noon, my time, which is 4 hours ago.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Hey, dude. Welcome.
Hey, you made it back.
No problem.
Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
This guy. I know what you meant. And words are tough like that. Earlier I said Swedish and I meant Finnish. Stuff happens. Alright, what else are we gonna look at here? We pretty much got him for the most part. I'm gonna go off this way, see what I can make out of this. This seems like the way they left.
I think I saw something.
Yep.
It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
This is like a campsite area.
Wonder what's inside.
Confused?
I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Follow these steps. Wash your hands. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. That axe would probably open it up. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. All right, there we go.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Two triangles. Ooh, flashlight time. There's two triangles again. That's usually your movie start time. Oh, dear. Oh,
Hey there,
dear.
Mr. Deer.
Don't touch
You
it.
remind me of a dream I had.
Don't touch that. Have some respect. What books are we looking at here? The Pie in the Sky is the Moon. The Snake in the Tall Grass. North American Folklore. Oh dear. Dear Lord. Dear Lord above. What are we eating? Beans. And tomatoes. Oh, they might have been making some barbecue or something. I don't know, something. Don't, hey, everybody, don't store these in your house. Don't store them inside. That's not what you're supposed to do. Those are supposed to be outside or at worst in your garage. Somebody eating apples. I like fresh apples. Okay, they flushed, so they're not barbarians. Hey, I have a sleeping bag like exactly like this. Like same color and everything. So does Mrs. Muss. I've been playing Fallout for so long right now, I feel like I could sleep on this. This is what the beds look like in Fallout. Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano, or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else? Something less natural and much more man-made, intentional. I say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. This lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button, and the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake preparing. I know it. First drawing is a water line. Real caldera is made from a volcano, and then it shows lava. The second is a water line, and then there's an engineered structure and strange machines at the bottom of the lake, underneath the lake. All right, so we got a little conspiracy going on here. There's some conspiracy theorists who think that the lake is
I'm getting flashbacks.
not natural.
Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side Slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Ooh. Wow, look at oh, it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. All right, so the choices are triangle, triangle, or triangles intersecting. Okay, there's a lot of them. All right, I'm gonna go look through the house again and see what I find. First thing we see is triangles on top of each other. Then triangles intersecting. Boy, this is going to be tough. I might need a pen and paper to figure this out. Yeah, you can. There were little symbols like this. That they were different versions of the triangles. So let's see, the first one. Oh, I get it. Confused. Wash your hands. So the one by the sink. Then take the chicken out of the fridge, the one by the fridge. And then take a nap, the one in the bedroom. See how it says this? You probably can't see it, but it says confused, follow these steps. Wash your hands, take chicken out of the fridge, and then take a nap. Let's go find out what the deal is. I love these puzzles. Thank you. First, let's go, I think I would wash my hands in the bathroom. I'd be most likely to wash my hands in the bathroom. There's soap in here, but there are no... there's a symbol. Okay, so the sink is...
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera?
I did know that. I played
This
the first
whole
game.
mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth.
And the fridge
Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
Yep.
You got it.
And the bed is in
I
the
used to
far end.
love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her
Oh,
science
baking
fair.
soda volcanoes. Those
On
are
a
fun.
science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Sometimes I do the baking soda volcano thing in the sinks in my bathroom to clean the pipes. Put a bunch of baking soda down there and hit it with some vinegar. It works pretty good. Alright, let's solve this thing. Pretty sure I got it. So the first one is the interlocking, like, let's see. No, it's like up, down. Alright, maybe I went to the wrong sink. Let's try again. Yes, I'm doing, for F1, I'm doing leftover chili with hot dogs. Was there one over this sink? No. Right? It was wash your hands. And it was right here. Yep. Okay. Yeah, the sink in the kitchen doesn't have any. So it's not that. Although, no, I don't think that's it. Pavel, you need to do it sometimes. Say again, Mrs. Muss. Alright, so let me find one that at least looks like it. None of these look like that one. Oh, yeah, that works. There it is. And then this one looks like an hourglass standing straight up. And then the bottom one looks like it's a fast forward rewind. There we go. Secret stashes. Trophy earned. Discover 1 cult stash and 1 lunchbox. Awesome. The race starts at noon. Yep, so we're going to have hot dogs and chili, and it should be fun. Very American dish. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. I'm sorry, I am taking your stuff. Okay, stash found. Yes, trophy. We're getting this. I'm taking my time with this. I've been waiting so long for a a sequel. I have a map. Oh, wrong side. There we go. Map's on this one, I think. So there's a point of interest that I've already found. This is next to the witch's hut. This is where that young man was sitting. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's right, Pavel. I think that's probably it for now. I don't really see, like, there's a lot to do here, but I don't know. I'm gonna go back. It's getting dark. I don't want to be out here in the darkness. I do have a flashlight. But let's go back and talk to Sam, or Casey. I'm gonna call him Sam accidentally.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson.
Right here.
Forest can be a dangerous place.
So let's go into the mind place, because I think the goals are to figure out what happened. So this probably goes under victim came from. This probably just hangs under. Let's go into anything else here. Maybe I'll need to profile him. Nope. I think there's one more thing to do, though. Oh yeah? I've seen Siberia, but I've never played it. So I think this clue is going to go into the victim over here. Whoa, whoa. No, I guess not.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body.
So far,
see what
me
I can
too,
find
Bobble.
inside.
Alright, time to properly examine the body. Yikes. Return to Bright Falls, ask a deputy to move the body.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another
After
week after
Deerfest.
Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Cool. Alright, ready?
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
I like how the HUD
The
is
diner,
very
right?
minimal.
I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
I really like there are elements that keep popping up, but generally the HUD is pretty quiet and there's no mini-map.
Seems
I
like a
that
nice
lot.
town so far.
It helps
Burgess
with emotion
aside.
a lot.
Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
But Pavel, getting back to what you just said, I think we're in for quite a ride. Like, I haven't seen a lot of this game, but I've seen little bits and pieces, just little, like, quick things that I quickly moved away from because I didn't want to spoil myself, but it does seem like there's going to be a lot going on. Curious, is there anything here? Just gotta
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Yeah, I agree. The
A
way that she
lunchbox
turned
again.
around. Another lunchbox. Sweet.
Who's leaving these out here?
We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. Yeah, very fluid. I agree. Another lunchbox found. Oh, Buster. No spoilers, bro. I mean, Remedy Entertainment is proving, and I can't wait for
Can't fit the
Firebreak.
clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
And why
Could be.
take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Yeah. Are these lunchboxes collector's items? So far, what I can see is the lunchboxes contain weapon upgrade points. So these little scraps of paper, for some reason, help you upgrade your weapon. Where am I? Here. Just a little something off the road here. I'm just going to go up here.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Wow, okay. So someone was bird watching. The rarest wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. I finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over with the proper gear and skills, which I thankfully possess. Next goal, spotting the rare and elusive orange-crowned warbler. Ah, they're doing the zoologist, I see. A little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey south. I've noticed intriguing behavior in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried on the wind, however. Nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned, I might have to find another spot, somewhere safer. Sounds are getting closer. Oh, no, still looking. Moved inland. Foliage is stunning. Must come back in fall. Had to stop and sketch this gorgeous vine maple. Just at the way the Alright, I'm going to try this. Methuselah's beard hangs off of it, so that must be some sort of moss. This is why trees are better than people. Speaking of people, I saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier, acting weird. Maybe drugs. Kept my distance. Should probably find another spot. So annoying. After I saw that weirdo guy, I decided to change spots again. Moved up to the mountain a bit. Found a fantastic overlook to camp at. But I'm more interested in this Alaska onion grass. Invasive, but edible, and surprisingly tasty. Interesting, they're eating grass. Started hearing wolves, or wild dogs or something, like 10 minutes ago, but they sound wrong. Rabies? Want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place. That's awesome, Pavel. I'm so glad. So glad you're as intensely watching this as I am. Alright, so someone was up here bird watching and just generally walking around, and they figured that the bird behavior was strange, and then they ran into like a drunk dude, and then they camped out.
Logan's birthday is coming up.
And thank you guys for liking the video. If you forgot, now's a great time
Toys. To do it. She's 14, Casey.
Okay. So, what do I get her?
Get her a book. Something weird and dark. Maybe that'll get her back into reading.
Get her a book, something weird and dark.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Ooh, let me drive. Yep, I like driving. Let's do this. It's not going to be an actual driving mechanic, huh?
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't
That's like
sure
the Twin
about
Peaks
taking a
sign.
case so far
Just
from
like
home,
the Twin
but
Peaks sign.
I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
I'm also thrilled to be here for this mystery. Sign me up. I'll buy the deluxe pass. Deerfest is still on.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Pavel, that face. That's awesome, dude. I kind of want to I want to just mess with the pictures here. Oh, no photo mode right now. That's fine, I can do it.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
The text in there. There we go. It's a pretty cool shot. I don't know if I'll use these or not, but I'm taking pictures wherever I can. These are really good. Really, really good. Oh, there's somebody taking a selfie over there. That's funny. Just trying to take it all in. This is such a cool little town. I see that. The sign that says flooded is important, so you know it's flooded. Oh, Pavel. Dude, this is totally my SnowRunner truck.
Today, Charlie. Don't know, don't care.
Come get percolated.
How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much.
This is rad, dude. I need this truck. The split pea soup green with the flatbed on the back. It's a little low. It needs a little bit of a suspension upgrade, but that's nice.
Jesus, Charlie.
So Charlie's wired up. There's something going on with Charlie. Town is quiet for now, but as we've seen at night, things change.
Oh dear. Cute.
We're going to the Oh Dear
The
Diner.
FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
We're wearing jackets that say
It's
FBI.
nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could
I
use
knew
the
what you
help.
meant, Pavel. In fact, I didn't even notice your typo.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say.
Coffee,
Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take
a
your
slice
time.
of pie, and a damn good cup of coffee.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me
Look at
guess.
this place.
Missing person cases spiked around 2010.
So much like the Twin
fence was
Peaks
built just
diner.
after.
And also an exact replica
That's
of
exactly
Alan Wake.
right.
Remember, this was where we could play that song. This is where we met the old gods of Asgard.
Can't believe that happened.
Can we still play the song?
Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
The jukebox is out of order. Oh, poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over again. I'm not as big a fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on. I'm as big a fan. That was the song that we played on this. It's Oh Dear Diner, yep. And ain't it, Mrs. Muss? It's like a spitting image. It really is a spitting image of the diner in Twin Peaks. We went to this diner in real life. I shared pictures at some point on Discord.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson.
I'll
Are you
have
the
a deer
Bookers?
steak anytime.
That's us.
Venison is
I'm
delicious.
Tammy, and he's Ed.
And look, they have cherry pie.
Just
coffee.
Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Right, Pavel, this must have taken forever. Let's start with, can you tell me what you saw?
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult.
Buster.
And then we bolted and called the cops.
I don't think they have moose. No, they didn't when I was there. Moose meat in the U.S. is kind of frowned upon. I would eat it, but most people wouldn't. Why were you at Cauldron Lake?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree.
Whoa.
Cult of the tree."
Freaky.
Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying.
What was that?
That's all.
What just happened? They're definitely not telling the truth. We're gonna profile. Let's profile.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
Found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed.
I don't know, Unknown. We're very
publisher will
conservative
want this
about
on the
info
cover.
for some reason sometimes.
Tammy found something.
Uh-huh.
A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Okay, Tammy found a necklace. And yes, Alan, the chili is there too. That chili was so good.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake.
Eating it again on Sunday.
Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. they were telling the truth.
Saga is smart. I like her. She's got like a little extra sense of what's going on. She can pick things up. I like that. Yeah, Unknown. Honestly, here, like, it's mostly chicken, pork, beef, turkey, that kind of stuff. In some areas you can get deer. Sometimes you can get bison and elk and other things, but those are always very special. Very, very special and not mainstream at all. I'll eat anything. Most anything. Maybe I would be... I don't know, a couple things might be a little off limits, but for the most part, I'll eat pretty much everything.
So you found
she's
something
gonna
there,
call
right?
her out.
A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
How did you know?
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
I guess that's why she's in the
Told you not to
FBI.
keep that thing to me.
Ah, it's more triangles. Remedy does love their pyramid-shaped items.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor.
Hey,
Stick around town for now in case we
it's
have any more
Rose.
questions.
Rose is older now.
Dream of
10, 13 years older now.
Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter.
Whoa.
That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Yo.
If you say so.
Okay, Saga might have a little bit of a sad story. That was a cool scene. Rose got touched by the darkness in the first game, so she's a little bit messed up.
Hello.
That's crazy. Yeah, we'll see if that's really true or not. Let's put that on the case board, or maybe profiling. No, that's case board thing. Let's put that on the case board. Yeah, that came out of nowhere. I guess that's not a case board thing. I thought it looked like she made a note, but maybe not. Okay.
All set? My
Yep,
guys
I'm
have
ready.
Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
I mean, I'm about as ready as I am
Well,
to look
Casey,
at a
I
fat
got a
naked
lead.
man again.
Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult.
A murder cult.
Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
Okay.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard
Nice
was
little
always my
Dungeons and
favorite
Dragons.
class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Sheriff kind of reminds me
morning,
of the
Ted.
guy from Quantum Break.
Yeah, real important guests.
It's not him.
Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
That's what I was thinking.
Hey, what do you know about that
Rose
waitress
just
from the
might-
diner?
Yeah, here we might find out about it.
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always
A
has
little.
been.
A little bit of
Why?
a space case.
What's she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Buster, you mean in-game?
Hey, boss.
Typical, I think, woods,
Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
mountain
Yep,
weather.
in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead
This
the
is
way,
all so
Sheriff.
familiar. All right, I got Bright Falls map. Wonderful.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
It
Anything
looks
you
a
need,
lot like the
just,
Twin Peaks
let us
Sheriff
know.
Station.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Hey,
which I have visited in real life. It's actually a rally driving school called Dirtfish now.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's
I
a
want to go
shoestring
there
budget.
someday. Take the class for a week.
I
or
guess
something,
you guys don't
but
have that problem, though.
It's
Our only
expensive.
coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
You.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Don't listen to. Oh, what are you? Batteries. I'll take them. I'm looting and I don't even have to yet. Oh, yeah. The hotel makes sense too. I mean, it's designed by the same folks, so. What's this?
It doesn't budge.
Fair. It's funny, they like stopped and waited for me by the door, so I thought
Okay.
it might be something.
Let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death?
Ooh.
What
My
other clues can the body give me?
What do you mean, what was the cause of death? There's a gaping hole full of fat nastiness.
They did leave something inside his chest.
They did, huh? What is it?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
But now we know Nightingale was taken away by the darkness in 2010 in Alan Wake 2. This is 13 years later. He should be completely decomposed. This makes no sense.
There's writing on here.
They don't necessarily know that. Oh, there's writing.
Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Yeah, seriously. Very quick to put writing on it. Let's try it. Let's see where we're at here. More about the victim. I see. We're
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a pot belly. Maybe type 2 diabetes. Okay, so let's see. Anything to learn from the body? Well, firstly, his chest was ripped open. Something clearly visible in there. It's probably the cause of death. Yep. There were some bruises. Alan. This poor man, we're making fun of his little thing. Bloating of the joints indicates long-term water exposure, so he was underwater for
Chest
quite a long
wound
time.
is cause of death. But the corpse is bloated. Waterlogged.
How? It's also the 13 years
Doesn't
old.
add up.
She doesn't know that yet, but... So we know there's some illegible words on his heart. And we know Nightingale was
There's
a drunk.
definitely
So it's also a
something in
thing
his
when you
chest.
just drink
Did the
tons of
killers leave it
alcohol
there?
and eat a lot. So none of this makes sense. He's got bloating, but he's like strangely tattooed. There's something inside of his chest. Let's go internal. It's time. I don't want to, but... Definitely bad shape, yep. He was a drunk, though. In Alan Wake 1, he was a drunk and psycho, crazy FBI agent. A letter?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Saga's doing this work with no gloves.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case.
It's all the manuscript pages from Alan Wake 1. Gotta be. The manuscript.
Sheriff.
What the hell?
Whoa. Whoa. Oh my God. Holy shit. The way he was just suddenly sitting up, that was awesome.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
No sleep too. Robin shows up with 10 memberships. Thank you, Robin. Huge thanks, Robin. Thank you, and good to see you.
He's coming. No weapon.
We better find a weapon.
Paige said to get into the light.
Yep, we're getting in the light. Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. What do I do here? Flashlight it, maybe? Flick the switch, it goes click, click.
He can't see me in the light.
Robin, I want to properly react to that, but... Safe havens will restore some of your health. Yep, just like Alan Wake 1. Okay, cool. Where is...
Now.
Where's my gun? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Vanished.
Likewise to you, Robin. I'm glad you took some time to see us tonight. This is great. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Holy crap. Wow. Okay, now I can blink. 2 hours, almost 2 hours in. Holy. Wowzers. Wowzers. Floater in the building. Arthur says, excellent chapter, I'm in love. Yes. Yeah, that was intense and beautiful. The music, the pacing, everything about this is next gen right here. This is like PlayStation 5 on its game right now. Amazing. Amazing. And thanks for supporting it and doing all you do, Arthur. Yeah, this is amazing. If the rest of the game is half as good as the first chapter, we're in for a good ride. And the way they're putting this music in the midst of it, I feel like we did this in another Control game or another Remedy game. I don't think it was Control. Was it Quantum Break where they did this, where we listen to music between the chapters? I think. Mr. Gunslinger, what's happening? Mr. Gunslinger, you just got gifted a membership. Welcome to the Mustang. You should have access to some custom emoji. And you can thank Just Having Fun for that. And Just Having Fun, again, serious thank you. I hope everything's well with you. This is awesome. I have some questions that I need answers to. And I'm hesitant to move forward because I have a whole show for tomorrow. Plus this song, yeah, the song is great. I have some questions though about how they got James's voice. I'll bring it on screen in a second. What is this? So, James McCaffrey, so I was right about his name, voiced Alex Casey. But James died, didn't he? Yeah, okay, so he died last year. That makes sense. So this is the last game that James worked on, the voice of Max Payne. Special stuff. Yeah, I agree, Robin. Mr. Gunslinger, memberships are randomly gifted by members of the community, and sometimes it means that you maybe saw some of my content at some point, or maybe it means you've watched other videos that are similar to what I do. But just to tell you a little bit about myself, I'm Michael. I'm based in Los Angeles. I stream Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I also do some other content as well. And all of these folks here in chat are the Mustang. Arthur Morgan's my community manager, and the rest are mostly friends and people from around the world that I've met doing this. So welcome. And you got that membership because, yeah, Just Having Fun gifted it to you. Temper Wolves, I know. I can't wait until Max Payne 1 and 2 get re-released. They're going to do a combination. Remedy's working on a combination of the two. Probably won't be out for a couple of years, but I will be standing there in rain, snow, sleet, shine, whatever weather. I'll be waiting on that. I can't wait. We just got news from Remedy today that they're making a co-op first-person shooter in the world of Control called Firebreak, and that looks really fun. In 2025, when that comes out, I know that at least Arthur and I will be playing that on this channel at some point. It's going to be on PS Plus the first day, which is great. If you have PS Plus, you'll get it included. Yeah, Temper, my channel is loosely based around Red Dead Redemption, and usually Mondays and Wednesdays I do Red Dead Redemption 2 or Red Dead Redemption 1, and I've played it. I love that game. It's my favorite game of all time. Right now it's October, so I'm doing spooky stuff. I got Silent Hill 2 on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then Alan Wake I just started today, but spooky stuff. It's weird that I'm playing two sequels, but I don't know. It's just one of those things. But yeah, my normal schedule is Mondays and Wednesdays. I play Red Dead Redemption 2. And then Fridays and Saturdays are just games that get voted in by the community. So I put out some games that I want to play in a poll on Discord, and the team votes for them about 90% of the time. Sometimes I just choose, and I'll start a series because I want to play it, but I like to do it as a vote. It's been fun though. It's a great way to learn things. The last 3 years doing this, I've learned and seen so many games, good games, and learned so much about, I don't know. I feel like me and the team here have experienced so much, and it's just been a wonderful time. And thank you, Arthur, for sharing the important links. I do have a shop, although just a heads up, the shipping is really delayed right now. It's not my fault. They're just having some problems. I'm actually considering changing vendors because it's been such an issue for a certain someone who ordered a couple of t-shirts and hasn't got them in over a month, which is really frustrating. So if you do choose, just know you might be waiting up to a month or more, unfortunately, right now. I'm in the process of trying to find a different merch dealer to help me, but awesome, Temper. That's cool. That's cool. I've played it. So I played it once. My first playthrough was live, and then I played it again as like bad Arthur. I called it evil Arthur. So I did low honor playthrough. And then most recently I've been playing it on PC with mods, but I didn't want to completely like ruin the experience or make it too crazy. I did have some fun. Like there's plenty of episodes of the show where I just like made Arthur 20 feet tall and have an automatic weapon and all this other crazy stuff. But I just added some quality of life improvements to the game. It was pretty fun. Agreed, Pavel. I'm excited. I'll be back in 14 hours. I start at 7 a.m. Los Angeles time, which is 14 hours from right now. And I'm excited. It was nice that the first chapter fit easily into just under 2 hours. I was a little late starting today because I had to fix something on my computer to get going, but it was very nice. Very, very nice experience so far. I like Saga, the character that's new to the Alan Wake story. And that last scene, the first bit of combat was insane. It was really cool. I think we can wrap, if that's okay with you guys. I know it's a couple minutes early, but I like to stop at places like this because if I start another chapter, then tomorrow the folks who watch won't know what happened at the beginning of the chapter. So Right, Low Honor is fun. Low Honor Red Dead Redemption 2 is fun, but it's almost impossible to control after like chapter 4, I think. Like when you get into the later chapters, it's almost impossible to make him evil at that point. What's up, Murphy? Murphy the dog has come in to say hello. You guys want to say hi? Up. Get up. So heavy now. Big girl. This is Murphy the dog. If you remember, there's a Murphy emoji. Yeah, there you go. This is Murphy the dog. She's got her little headband in. Look at that. Who's that out there, huh? That's the internet. That's YouTube. That's all our friends. Right, Pavel? I think it's perfect. Temper Wolves, that's crazy. I've never even heard of that. Resident Evil 2 with Lara Croft? That's crazy. Murphy, say hi to everybody, okay? Show them your teeth, like, arr, arr, arr. Can you do it? No, you don't want to do it? Okay. Well, anyway, say goodbye to Murph. All right, get down. Careful, girl. There you go. She didn't want to get down. That's funny. Get this thing zoomed in again. Yeah, she's my favorite. She's such a good girl. She did not want to get down. She was all clinging onto my leg, like, no, I want to stay up here. But it's a thing. So I'll be on Discord as always throughout the evening. I don't have a lot planned. I'm gonna make some fish for dinner. I'm gonna have some barramundi and something. I don't know what we're gonna make, but some fish on the grill. That's cute, Robin. I'll give her a kiss for you. And don't worry about it's here too. Cool. Good to have everybody.
Think, Saga. Use the caseboard to make sense of it.
Well, what just happened? Is this a bug? Or is it forcing me to continue? That was weird. Saga just chimed in randomly. Well, I don't want that happening, so I'm going back to home. That was so cool. All right. That temper, my dog Murphy is named primarily after the young lady in Interstellar. Matthew McConaughey's daughter in Interstellar's name is Murph. But we also joke that she's Alex Murphy too. She's a real Terminator. Don't mess with her. Yeah, that was kind of creepy. Sago just chimes in randomly. Yep, YouTube unknown. Don't worry about it. The YouTube last 2 Fridays in a row has been having this weird problem where certain people can't chat. It's not me. It's just been happening. I noticed that they had some issues where they were banning accounts and doing all sorts of other stuff last week. So I think they're just having some trouble. Murph's like Barkley. Yeah. Aw, Buster, you're so cute. Alrighty. It's been great. This game is awesome. Can't wait to get more into it tomorrow. So if you got nothing going on tomorrow, 14 hours from now, it's 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, if that helps you calculate. I hope you stop by. To new members, welcome. To unknown noob and just having fun, thank you so much for your generous contribution to the channel. Just so you guys know, that stuff helps a lot. Arthur and I were just talking about this in private chat about how all the support you guys have given me has helped me to continue doing this, to continue building out my channel, the equipment that I use to make the quality better. It's just an amazing experience. And games like this game was completely funded by the crowd. And I really appreciate that a lot. So have a great night. I will see you all tomorrow. And in the meantime, be good to yourselves and each other. And hey, Defiant, thanks for subscribing. Thank you very much. Yes, and if you didn't see the beginning of this, watch like the first 10 minutes of this show. It was really cool. It was a really fun time and an amazing intro. Probably the best game intro I've ever seen. Okay. Till next time. Peace, love, and burritos. I'll see you real soon. Bye now.